everybody, it's John.
Casey.
We're in front of our mash tun and our kettle. Currently, inside of our kettle, as you can see in the sight glass, is a yellow liquid. This is the start of what will be a sour beer. It's been sitting in there about 24 hours, and it's already smelling pretty funky.
Yeah. We added a couple containers of Greek yogurt, letting it sour over a couple days. We'll boil it, add some hops, send it over the fermenter, put it on some yeast. From there, give it a couple days, we'll add some fruit to it. Should be pretty interesting. We're looking forward to that.
Absolutely. The reason behind the Greek yogurt is lactobacillus. So there's multiple ways you can make a beer sour, but one of the main things is a bacteria called lactobacillus, which is naturally found in most Greek yogurts. So you just grab a couple containers of Greek yogurt, put them in at the right temperature and the right pH balance, and all of a sudden you got some magical science going on inside. We're pretty excited about it. Right here in Bright Tank number 3, we have a very special beer that we're going to tell you more about soon, but it's going to be an amber ale. We're very excited about it. As we continue on over here, to Bright Tank number 1, this is the beer that I am most excited about. This is our Rauchbier.
We smoked the malt in-house ourselves. We have a nice smoker in the kitchen, so we took it upon ourselves. Thought it'd be a better idea to try to smoke it ourselves. So we went ahead and did that. Tasting really good. It's got a kind of a bacony, good smoke character. Yeah. It's 5.3%. I think about 19 IBUs if I remember correctly. I think it'll go over really well. Anybody that likes any of our German Fest Schwarz beer, I think this will appeal to you guys as well.
Absolutely. All beer used to be made with smoke because back before we had the ability to kiln malt, all beer was kilned or roasted basically on an open fire. So all beer used to be smoky, but now that's gone the way of the dodo. And now this is a special style of beer that's mainly made in Bamberg, Germany. So Rauchbier means smoked beer in English. In my hand now is the Rauchbier. As you can see, it is darker in color. It's not quite a porter, but it's similar malt profile to a porter. It's actually used with a Märzen yeast strain, which is often used for Oktoberfest. So it's a lager that looks similar to a porter and tastes like bacon. It's some crazy concoction, but it really is fantastic. I can't get enough of it. My wife is German, and so she is all about it. So if it says anything to German beer fans, I should say it's pretty good. So I can't wait for all of you to come and try it, because if you don't soon, I'm gonna drink it all, because I can't get enough of myself. This is one of our fermentation vessels. This is fermenter number 6. Hopefully soon we'll have fun names for all of them. We haven't come up with them yet. But right now it is on a finishing sanitation cycle. So right now coming out of there is just sanitized water. It's got chemical in it that is currently making sure that everything in there, which has already been cleaned, is now sanitized. That way that we know for a fact that every beer that we serve you is prepared in an extremely clean vessel. We really, really value cleanliness here at Chapman's, and without the extra effort we make, we can't promise the beer we're serving is great. And I'm not going to serve a product, and no, Casey's not going to serve a product that isn't the best we can make. Hi everybody, we are currently on top of the brew house here at Chapman's Brewing Company. This vessel right here is our kettle. So all beer is boiled in this tank before it's put into the fermenters and then eventually the bright tanks. But right now inside here is our sour beer. If you were here, you could smell it. It kind of smells like rotten SpaghettiOs. It's like a weird, funky flavor that I really want nothing to smell with. I would not make a candle out of it, but it's gonna make a delicious beer. I can't wait for you to all come and try it, because it is gonna be great. It's been in here about for 24 hours exactly. So yesterday we brewed it and we just let it sit overnight, getting all funky and delicious.
We let it set about 110, 115, temperature about 115 degrees Fahrenheit. Starting off, it's been 24 hours like John said. The goal is to go 48 to 72 hours. The pH is getting close to what we're looking for. We're just trying to get more sourness to pull out of that, and once we've achieved what we're looking for, we'll boil that beer and we'll add hops, yeast nutrient, we'll transfer it to a fermenter with yeast, and from there we'll let it ferment it out. A couple days of fermentation, we're going to add some raspberry puree, and hopefully here in a couple weeks we'll have a pretty tasty sour for you guys to come check out.
Yeah, the longer we let it sit in the kettle, the more sour it's going to get. So 24 hours, you'll have a little bit of sour, but not really enough for you to be all like, oh yeah, let me get more of that. 2 days might be enough. 3 days is what we're shooting for. It just depends. If you start going longer than that, it starts getting to like an unpleasant sourness. So it's a real fine combination of art and science to get you the best product you can get, which is what we're all about here at Chapman's. The best product we can possibly have is what we want to do.